Part of the new strategy for MBA Mama is a lot of video content. I want to do video interviews, and I think sometimes in writing, you miss, you can just miss a lot, right? Tone, etc. Things can get lost in translation. Plus, it's easier to do video, and time is precious. So, part of the hallmark of my personal video blog content for MBA Mama is going to be doing this out on my deck at home. I am a lover of mimosas. So, Corbel, I am very interested in a corporate sponsorship. Y'all could just send me free Corbel, or you can sponsor MBA Mama events in the future. So, I have my mimosas as I'm doing my videos and cannabis. I live in California, so this is all fully legal. Okay, I am back with my handy dandy joint. This is Gorilla Cookies. There's a guy I'm dating who's in the cannabis industry, and he introduced me to this strain, and I'm in love. Gorilla Cookies, try it out. All right. And I got a great lighter. This is actually from Ease. They included it free with one of my orders. All right. So, my abortion story. So, I was 20. I was about to graduate from USC, where I was on a full tuition scholarship, first in my family to go to college, to go to a 4-year, top university. The summer before, I had interned for Hillary Clinton in her primary campaign against Obama. I had worked for Councilwoman Jan Perry in Los Angeles. Jan Perry used to be the council member for the 9th District in LA, which includes parts of East LA and downtown. They actually were doing LA Live, so Staples Center, redesign, all that shit. I was an intern in undergrad when the city was doing all that work. Mayor Villaraigosa was mayor at the time. I met a guy who shall remain nameless because he don't matter. He's actually lame as fuck. But I didn't know that at the time because I was a young girl, I was young and I was dumb, even though I thought that I was so smart. And long story short, I got pregnant by this stupid motherfucker. And I remember I went to Planned Parenthood in LA. LA City College is kind of on this street, and there's a Planned Parenthood that's kind of diagonal from it. Those of you who have lived and worked in LA, you will know the area. Right near LACC. And I went to that Planned Parenthood because I was scared and ashamed to go to the health center at USC's campus. I thought maybe I would see somebody I knew. And I went there and I took the pregnancy test, and I went with one of my best friends at the time. We are no longer friends, but she went with me, and she could just tell from the look on my face after I came back from getting my results that I was pregnant. And I was on birth control. I think at that time I was like on the patch or something, and I had been fucking all of undergrad. So, I never had a slip up. But I guess I was particularly fertile or something that day. And also the guy who I was pregnant by, he has a lot of kids now. Like, he has kids all up and through North America, in the US, Canada, and even in Africa. He has hella kids. And I knew at the time, like, I wasn't in a relationship with him. I didn't particularly care about him. But, the sex was good, right? I enjoyed having sex with him. And I knew, though, that I could not have his baby. I knew. I did have another partner, but me and that other partner, there was no way that the kid was this other guy's. And even him, I wasn't going to have his baby either. So honestly, it didn't really matter. But I knew whose baby it was. My ex husband tries to shame me and say that I had the abortion because I didn't know who the father was. That's bullshit. Abraham, if you ever watch this, that's bullshit and you know it, bro. But whatever. So I considered my options, and me and my mother, who has since passed, we were estranged at the time, but she was the only person that I knew to talk to, right, about this. She had me when she was very young. I think she got pregnant with me when she was 17, had me when she was 18. And it changed her life forever, right? Like, her options were limited because right after she had me, within months, she got pregnant with my sister. And then, she's in her early 20s with 2 kids. So I reached out to my mom. We discussed my options. We prayed about it. And the thing that I want people to understand, if they don't, is that this is never an easy decision. And even if it was, who cares? It's not your business. I think the world would be a lot better place if people just mind their own motherfucking business. You feel me? Anywho, my mom was by my side when I went to have the procedure. I remember pulling up. We were in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm from the state of Wisconsin. Not a particularly progressive state, but I went to a Planned Parenthood facility there. Or was it Planned Parenthood? I don't remember, but it was like some type of clinic. And I went, and I remember walking in with my mom, and there were all type of protesters outside with like their signs about like Jesus and, how we were like killing, babies and stuff. And they were shouting at me as I walked in, and I probably wasn't any more than like 5 weeks, but I knew I wasn't going to have that baby, right? I had big plans for my life. And a baby did not fit that equation. So my mom actually came in with me, and I didn't tell the guy. I don't remember when I told him. Eventually I did tell him, but he wasn't a factor like in my decision making. Went with my mom, had the procedure. I remember it being physically painful, emotionally, one of the hardest things that I ever did. And drove home with my mom after. Me and my mom never talked about it. We never spoke about it ever again. This is actually the first time that I've talked about it out loud in over probably 5-6 years. I try not to think about it. Sometimes I wonder, like, what would my life have been if I had given birth to that child? And knowing how amazing that Naya is, I wonder. But I believe in a woman's right to choose. I believe it's nobody else's business what I do with my vagina, my uterus, my tits, everything, my hair. It is mine. And for those people who believe that, God is going to punish me and all this type of shit, look, let me handle that. When I get to the gates or whatever you believe, that is my choice, my decision. And it's my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to share my story because Roe v. Wade is under attack right now. And within the MBA Mama community, we have so many phenomenal women, mothers, right? And I just want to speak my truth. And I wanted to be the first to speak about this within the MBA Mama community. If there are any other women out there in our community who want to share, either anonymously or in any other type of content, whether that's video or a blog post in writing, reach out to me, divinity@mbamama.com, and I will be happy to speak with you and share your story on the platform. And to all the men out there, like my ex-husband, who try to shame women for having an abortion, I just have 2 words for you. Fuck off. Thanks for watching. I will be back with another mimosa and cannabis blog post coming soon. Thanks, y'all.